Yeah, it's Johnny Grube from allmantraining.com. I want to talk real quick a little bit about how it used to be before people were eating the so-called balanced diet. I often hear when people say, like, people eat the paleo diet, and then you'll get people saying, well, cavemen only lived till they were like 35 years old. Does anybody even have an idea with 35 years in those times, what the equivalent age would be today? Think about people back then. Think about what they had to do just to live, to survive. Every day was life or death situations. Do you not think that would age somebody? These people weren't dying of diseases. Most of them. They were dying from accidents, death, from battling for food. But people today look at that as some kind of failure. If you look at today, the way people live compared to the way they lived just thousands of years ago, can you imagine to put the people today in a situation that those people had to live in? People here are losing their minds and need medication because somebody said something that offended them. That's right. Somebody was offended by a word and they need to take medication. Can you imagine these people just living 100 years ago, maybe even 50 years ago? Can you imagine that? People say people live longer today than ever. People live longer today because of medical technology. People today are sicker than they've ever been before. If there was no medical technology, I want to say probably half of the population would have already died off. Medication is the only thing keeping most people alive today. Almost every single person today is taking some type of medication, either psychotic medication or something physically. And it usually comes from their inability to cope. Yet, we get these experts or just idiots, in my opinion, the fitness culture, want to give their opinion to fit their narrative. So when you talk about a balanced diet, man didn't always eat a balanced diet. Now, men were strong, men didn't eat a balanced diet. We eat a balanced diet, it seems like we're sicker than we ever been. And again, the only reason people today are living longer is from medical technology, or half the population would have already probably died off. Later.